Remember, I also asked you to marry me.
Wouldn't be much of a marriage if I went back there and you stayed here.
And you are going back.
And you're not coming with me.
Look, why don't we have a little bit more champagne? Start from the beginning.
I think we're both avoiding the real question.
What's that?
Whether or not we should get married. Look, marriage and New Staland and Johnny have just complicated things.
Baby, the last thing in the world I want to do is hurt you.
And I don't want to hurt you. You've been my best friend, my lover.
Yeah, and none of that's going to change. Like, I just want to be your husband, too, and a father to Johnny.
Rick, please, I can't pretend that I don't have my doubts.
Doubts? Doubts? Doubts, you say? Well, the great Barnaby baby will now perform an amazing feat. He will attempt to make each and every single doubt evaporate into thin air. Okay, thank you. Here we have a bona fide doubt. Watch, ma'am, very closely as I rub my hands together and make this doubt disappear. A little drum roll, please. Voila. And now for my next amazing feat. I will attempt, during the course of this fabulous evening, to materialize several genuine rays of hope. Will you plunk down your 4 bits, ma'am, and stay for the show?
You bet.
Let's see what we have here, Mr. Barnaby, a.k.a. Brick Wallace. Family history, law school records, hard to believe. Previous employment. Well, that's enough to start with. Now I need a picture of him. Maybe there is one here. Hello. Hi. Hi. What'd you lose? Nothing. I'm looking for a picture of Brick.
I just happen to have some snapshots from New Staland.
Oh, I'll look at those later, Julia. Wait a minute. I think there's a picture of Brick there.
Yeah, Brick and Amy. Here it is.
Oh, wonderful. Let me have it. I need it.
What do you want it for?
I'm going to do something about the situation with Brick. Just give it to me, please. Okay. Julia.
What are you going to do, stick pins in it and cast a voodoo spell on it?
I'm going to find out what kind of a spell he cast over Minx and why she acts the way she does around him. Ever since he's been here, she's had some kind of a secret.
If Minx doesn't want to tell you something, believe me, you're not going to know. What are you going to do?
I am going to launch a private investigation into Mr. Brick Wallace's past life.
On your own?
Not exactly.
What exactly are you up to?
Here, I'm up to here with Brick Wallace and his multifaceted career as a circus clown, a chauffeur, an investment manager. I'm hiring a private detective to find out about him. Cruz Castillo gave me the name of a friend of his.
May I ask what happened to your obsession with Santana's son? You know, remember Lionel's grandson?
Julia, you know me well enough to know that I can handle more than one obsession at a time.
You did that.
I fight tyranny and injustice wherever it crops up in the world, even supermarket lines.
Oh, it feels good to laugh.
You are my best audience. It can't be very easy at the house with your dad just home from the hospital either.
Well, I mean, he's home, but he's not really with us, you know?
Yeah.
So come on, you got any more stories?
Miss, we came here to do some work.
Yes, sir! Sir, request permission to have fun while working hard.
Permission granted.
Yes, sir! You won't regret it, sir.
At ease, soldier.
Thank you.
Now. Where do we start?
All right, let's see what you have that we could possibly use. I mean, because when I report to work next week, I want to have something ready for the boss.
You're really excited about this new job, aren't you?
Yeah, I can't believe I'm junior editor. Oh, I like this. Who are these people?
Brother and sister separated by a war and reunited after 20 years.
Good expressions on their faces.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. So right here's what you're gonna like, too. This is a double marriage. Twin brothers to twin sisters. Both identical sets.
Look, he's looking at both the women like he can't tell which one's his.
I wonder if he got the right one.
This one's funny. I mean, should use this one. It's a good contrast to these other shots.
This one, too. Look at this. Two brothers. Both the same.
This is what I miss most.
Dancing?
Oh, Oh, having your arms around me.
I'm offering a lifetime guarantee.
The nights were the hardest.
Yeah. It's pretty hard going to bed.
I told everyone back in New Stateland I was bringing Johnny home to see his family, which is true, but don't let it go to your head. I really came back to see you.
Amy, I don't want to lose you or Johnny. You know I would treat him as if he was mine. I've always thought of him that way.
He's not your son. He's the heir apparent to a kingdom.
Look, it's not as if you knew him or you even loved him or married to him.
But that doesn't matter. He'll follow in his grandfather's footsteps. He'll have tradition, security. Here, it's an unknown.
Yeah, but that's what I think is exciting, all the possibilities.
Those possibilities frighten me.
Like what?
Like our not making a go of it, and all he winds up with is a broken home.
So you're just hedging your bets, right? You want me to come back to New Stateland, but if it doesn't work out, then at least you get the kingdom. That's smart. That's good.
Oh, all right. I admit, the wounds from Jeff haven't healed yet, but I believe what we feel right now for each other. But I can't promise this is going to last a lifetime.
I can't promise you that a chandelier won't fall on my head and kill me. But I think barring that there's any chance at all of us making it, or making a go of it, as you say, I think it's us.
Okay, but think about this. What an enormous responsibility is to decide somebody's future. My decision will affect my son's entire life.
Our lives.
I don't want to make the wrong decision.
You won't.
Oh, they're not here either. Oh, some pictures I took of Dylan. I can't find them anywhere. Another casualty of my wandering lifestyle. Damn.
What, are you going to use them for the book?
No, they're for myself and to show you, too.
Hey, Nick, I don't know why you won't let me lend you the money for your brother's med school.
I'm sorry, Kelly. I can't, even though it's a very kind offer.
Well, what, is this some sort of macho thing where you can't take money from a woman? Come on, you're a good friend, and I want to get you out of this tight spot.
It is not a macho thing, and I got myself into this spot, and I can get myself out somehow.
Okay, I can't force you.
Well, this is the last year I'm going to have to pay tuition. My brother goes into his first year of residency next year. Gee, I wonder if I'll get a chance to finally see him.
How long has it been?
It's hard to believe. 4 years.
4 years? How come?
We haven't had enough extra money for plane fares, the main reason.
Why do you go to school in the Caribbean?
Well, it's the only decent school he could get into. Excuse me. He flunked his entrance exam the first time around. And I knew that if he settled down, he'd make a fine doctor, so I pressed him into taking the exams again. The second time around, he aced them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You really believe in him, don't you?
Mm-hmm. He's worth a lot of believing in, and a lot of putting up with, too. You'll find that out for yourself someday. I'm gonna get that.
Okay.
Hello? Speaking?
Mr. Hartley, your name was given to me by Inspector Cruz Castillo. He said you might be able to do some research work for me.
Research as in referring to what?
Investigative research, yes.
Well, if we could come to some kind of suitable financial arrangement, I think I could do some work for you, yes?
There shouldn't be any problem, but I'd rather discuss the details in person.
Fine. You name the time and the place.
I'll meet you in the alley right outside the Capitol Hotel.
In the alley?
Mm-hmm. In half an hour.
Fine, I'll be there, miss. Could you tell me your name, please?
Good news?
I think I just got some work moonlighting. A recommendation from Cruz. Oh, good old Cruz!
Right, doing what?
Well, I'm not sure yet. I don't have the whole story, but I'm going to have a meeting with my prospective boss in just a little while. Listen, I'm sorry. I've got to break up this work session.
Hey, if you're earning some money, why not, right?
That's the idea. Dylan, your tuition is almost in the mail.
Hey, you want me to just wait here for you?
No. No, I want you to meet me at the Orient Express in about an hour for a celebration dinner.
Yeah, okay, but what if,
If I don't get the job,
Yeah.
well, then it's going to become a consolation dinner, and you're going to pick up the tab.
Oh, okay, such a deal. Listen, good luck.
Thanks.
Julia, I'm in a hurry. I have to meet a private investigator. Just give me a straight answer.
All right. No. Is that straight enough for you?
You are being absolutely impossible.
Why? Because I didn't say yes?
There's no reason you can't help me.
Yes, there is a reason. I am not going to help you prove or make it look like Santana was illegally coerced into giving away her son.
Julia, this is not a whim. I am fighting for my husband.
That's a laugh. You're usually fighting with him.
I love Lionel. I have always loved him, and God help me, I always will.
I know that you love Lionel.
Then you can understand why I don't want that child near him.
Loving Lionel does not give you the right to tamper with other people's lives.
Hasn't my life been tampered with? My husband fathered a child with another woman while I was married to him. And now they share a grandson.
I know that you are terribly hurt.
Lionel and I fought our way back to each other over a huge chasm.
A huge chasm? Lionel did fight his way back to you. You gave up on him.
That's not true. It took a lot of will for me to start all over again. I don't want to lose him.
Look at it this way, Augusta. You're not losing a husband. You're gaining a step-grandson.
Please don't make fun of me.
I'm just trying to give you a sense of perspective. You're making too much out of this.
Anything that further binds Lionel and Sophia terrifies me.
I thought you trusted Lionel now.
It's not Lionel, it's Sophia. You should have seen her with Cece, and now that he's unavailable...
Oh, you think she's going to go after him?
Yes, I do, exactly. Julia, please help me. Talk to Santana. Ask her. Just see what she says.
All right. I'll help you, but I think that you're overreacting.
Thanks, Julia. I love you.
I love you, too. I'll call her tomorrow.
Well, as a matter of fact, she said she'd have dinner with us at the Orient Express at 8 o'clock tonight. I have to go. I'll see you there.
Hold it just 1 minute. You put on this whole act for me?
Well, no, it wasn't really an act. I just had to initiate it because you were being so difficult.
I don't believe you. You are such a
survivor. Just like you. See you at 8.
Hey, Santana, want to come up to my room? I want to show you the new toys that I got.
Oh, sweetheart, I can't do that.
Why not?
Well, I'm not exactly welcome in the house anymore.
Mommy mad at you? Why?
Oh, honey, that's a little hard to explain, but I don't want you to worry about it, okay?
Can't you just say I'm sorry to my mommy? Then you could be friends again. Or we could play. I really like you a lot, Santana.
Sweetheart, I love you very much. And I promise that I am not going to let anybody or anything stop me from being your friend. Everything is going to be just fine.
Mr. Hartley. Sorry.
It's all right.
You're punctual, I see. I like that.
Yes, I try to be, Miss...
I don't think we've ever met before.
I don't think we have either. Now, about this job that you need done.
Oh, I like your eagerness. This envelope has all the information on the individual I want you to investigate.
Does this mean I get the job?
If you want it, yes. Let me tell you the details. I want you to find out all the information you can on his life, particularly anything pertaining to the Lockridge family.
The Lockridges?
If you've been in Santa Bárbara for any length of time, you'll know the name.
Yes, I've heard of it. This must be a very important job.
You'll be paid accordingly, $5,000 with a $5,000 bonus if you uncover what I need to know.
Which is, I assume, some secret connection between this person and the Lockridges.
Very good, Mr. Hartley. You catch on very fast. Any connection, past or present, with any Lockridge, living or dead, would be very interesting to me. And I have a stipulation. One stipulation. That this investigation be kept very quiet.
No problem. What may be one, though, is the cash. I'll need half in advance before I begin work.
Oh, that's very fair. In fact, it's so fair I anticipated your request. A money order for $2,500.
You're Augusta Lockridge.
That name will never pass your lips again.
Sure. I'd just like to know who I'm working for, is all.
I have another stipulation, Mr. Hartley. I need that information fast, so I'm going to call you in a few days and see how you've progressed. I'm looking forward to a very brief and fruitful association. Good night.
I thought I recognized her. The Lockridges. Well. The money's too good to turn down. I'll have to keep this from Kelly, though.
Ooh, I gotta meet Nick. I think I'm getting lost in this work, I think. Ooh, I wonder if he got the job.
Look who's here, back from her adventures in Wonderland, Amy Perkins. We have heard so much about your good fortune, Amy, from Minx and Julia in the newspapers, but not very much on the subject from Brick. But then maybe he doesn't want to brag about your giving up all that pomp and circumstance for his sake. Have I said too much?
Yes.
Have you planned a wedding yet? You know, you two are a perfect couple. With a built-in family to boot. I hear your child is absolutely adorable, a little prince. You'll probably want a home of your own one of these days. Unless, of course, Brick has decided to go back to New Staland with you as prince consort. One way or the other, the Lockridges are going to lose their faithful servant to the Queen Mother.
Augusta, whatever we do or don't do, it's none of your business.
How gracious of you. That's probably why Minx hired you in the first place. Whereas Minx has a very soft place in her head, heart for you. I don't. I will decide whose business it is.
Good. Just stay out of ours.
Nice seeing you again.
Thank you.
Are you all right, Augusta?
Happy as a clam, Santana.
Well, you said it was very important that I meet you here tonight.
Indeed it is. What would you say if I told you I was going to get your son back for you?
How are you going to get my son back from me?
That's why we're here, to work out the strategy. Here comes our chief strategist now. Hi, Julia.
Hi, Augusta.
This is my sister Julia. This is Santana. She knows all about your case.
I didn't know I had a case.
Well, you certainly do. We're going to see to that.
I don't know what Augusta has been telling you, but I think you should understand that the chances of a judge taking Brandon away from Gina and giving them to you are very, very slim.
But there are always ways and means of making certain things happen.
Are any of these ways and means ethical by any chance?
Of course they are. That's why you're here, to keep us on the up and up.
I thought I was supposed to be talking to Santana to hear her side of the story.
You are, and once you hear her, you're going to want to help her.
Santana, I'm not sure that you're aware of the obstacles involved if you initiate a custody battle over Brandon. I mean, there's expenditures of time, money.
For heaven's sakes, don't scare her to death before she's had a chance to say anything.
If I feel there's a case, a strong case, I will advise her to take action. In the meantime, I'm going to make damn sure that you know what's involved.
Fine, good. Let's just get started.
Santana, I need to know just how far you're willing to go to get Brandon from Gina.
Well, at the beginning, I really did think that Gina was a good mother and I wasn't going to interfere.
And now you feel something's changed.
Gina changed. She got strung out on drugs and my son almost died because of her drugs and her negligence.
But she's not on the drugs anymore, is she?
Well, no, not that I know of, but she's still a very weak and unpredictable woman. And I'm worried more about Brandon right now since Cece had his stroke. Cece used to keep Gina in line. And now she's on her own, and I can promise you that she's a disaster as a mother.
Do you have any evidence at all of neglect?
Well, she was having an affair just before Cece became ill. She leaves Brandon with a babysitter much too often. She's always hysterical and angry with everyone.
Well, that's unpleasant, but unfortunately it doesn't prove incompetence or neglect.
But she is. She's just working overtime to not get caught at it.
The only way you have a chance is to prove that the child was taken away from you illegally, against your will.
Well, Cece and Channing did gang up on me in a way.
Now you're talking. Let's start with that. Let's explore that.
Do you mean I might actually be able to get my son back?
I'm saying there's a remote chance. I wouldn't count on that if I were you.
Julia, you don't understand. I never even dreamed that it was going to be possible. I mean, even a remote chance that I could get Brandon back.
Listen to me. Even if there is foul play, the best you may get is a day in court.
But if they violated my rights...
Brandon's rights are what's important right now. Where he feels happy, who he feels most emotionally attached to. You or Gina.
Oh, but they're beautiful. I love them. Thank you. It's like walking through a garden. We are crushing the flowers, and we're getting way ahead of ourselves. I guess everybody's asleep. We have to keep our voices down. I have to keep my voice down because I'm doing all the talking. You know, I kept trying to remember every detail of this house. I missed. You know, I used to try to remember if that lamp was over there or those pictures over there on the wall. You know.
Yeah, well, you know the one thing that I noticed when I first got back? How small the place was, you know? For that palace, there's too much space. Everything seemed undersized, but now I think my expectations are back to normal.
Well, it's small because it's crowded with memories.
Oh, I see.
I remember every birthday party I had here. You know, and I remember my mother and father bringing Jade home from the hospital. She was so small. And I remember my very first prom. I came down those stairs and I tripped on my high heels down on my face.
Right down.
Oh, I've been so homesick for this place, for the people I love, for Santa Barbara.
Are you homesick for New Staland now?
No. This is home. Always will be.
You know why?
Why?
Because this is where your heart is.
Your home always used to be wherever you hung your hat.
Hey, everything changed when I met you.
Oh.
Timing.
Oh, I better go get him.
No. We both go.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Santa? Mm-hmm. Now, come on. Don't keep me in suspense. Who's paying for dinner?
I do.
You're kidding!
Could we have a bottle of champagne,
You
please?
got the job?
Yeah.
Do you realize that we both just got new jobs?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an editor, and now you're a researcher?
Yeah.
About what? What are you researching?
Can't tell you that.
Why not?
Can't tell you that either.
Come on, Nick. You can tell me.
Nope. You wouldn't happen to have an envelope on you, would you?
Yeah, matter of fact, I do. I was going to write letters and... Yeah. Hey, it's got a stamp on it? No. What? Why would I give it to you anyway? You're being so tight-lipped about all this.
It's for a good cause.
Your brother's tuition?
That's
yeah?
right. I got a very healthy advance on this job. Stick out your tongue, please.
Why?
So you can lick it closed.
You are not...
You say I'm too tight-lipped, like you said. Yes, I'm nuts. I'm also going around the bend, and I'm going to pop my cork.
Takes me another 10 laps around the room.
Don't you remember before he was born, I used to get him to stop kicking by reading him the newspaper.
How can I forget something like that, John?
Yeah. Here we go. Betty's time.
This house is so peaceful. My folks struggled so hard to get it. This was their dream come true.
Well, one of their dreams.
Now what are you talking about?
Look, I mean, people have all kinds of dreams during the course of a lifetime if they're lucky. See, that's what I think life's all about. Having some distant goal, some dream, and when you achieve that, you move on to the next and the next.
New Staline is a dream come true in a way.
Yeah, it sure is. It's a mega dream. Could blow you right out of the dream business. I mean, what's left after New Staline?
Why didn't it affect you that way?
I guess I'm just an ordinary citizen. I'm not a member of the aristocracy. In fact, I think your dreams now would have to be bigger than life itself.
No. Once the fairy tale comes real, you know, once you're the Cinderella at the ball and at the palace, your dreams go in opposite directions. You wish for smaller, simpler things, like a peaceful, happy baby.
And what are some of the smaller dreams that you're dreaming about?
Quiet moments like this with somebody I love. Things like that.
Baby, you could have that in a second if we were married.
I thought we weren't going to talk about
Look, I'm sorry. I can't help it. Like, I try to keep away from it, but I can't. You, him, all of this. It's just too important to me. Baby, I never wanted to get married before you. But now that's all I think about. I want to share a life with you. A house, a children, the whole package. Now look, maybe our babies won't be kings and queens, but they'll be just loved just as much. And our first house, it won't be a palace, not by a long shot. But if we work together, hopefully, it'll have the same peacefulness that you love in this one. And the same wonderful dreams. After a while, maybe my first home with you will be just that. You know that. I grew up in a trailer traveling around in a circus, right? Honey, it won't be forever. It's just a start. And from here on, we can start with the first dream, then the next house, the next house.
Sometimes you talk too much.
You beg. I was going to anyway. Come on.
All right, now you said Cece and Channing ganged up on you. What do you mean by that?
They both wanted me to give my baby away, so they just pressured me until I agreed to do it.
Did they give you any other choices?
No. I cried, I pleaded. I said I would raise him alone, we didn't have to get married. I even told Channing I wouldn't tell anyone it was his. But they said that that wasn't possible, and that I disgraced my parents.
Whose idea was it for you to go to Acapulco during the last months of your pregnancy?
It was Channing's. Cece may have told him to say that.
Did Cece arrange the adoption?
Oh, yes. He arranged for everything.
Did you ever say no? Did you ever refuse to do what they asked?
Yes, I said no. But at the time, I was very frightened and confused. I was also very much in love with Channing, and I was afraid that I would lose him if I went against him.
Do you think that they took advantage of your fear of losing Channing?
Yes.
All right, when did you sign the papers to give away your baby? Think, Santana, think. When did you sign the papers?
I don't know.
You do remember signing the papers, though.
Well, no, not really.
You probably signed them sometime after your delivery.
I was groggy. I was on medication then. I don't remember anything. All I remember is asking to see my baby, and the nurse wouldn't let me. She just covered up my eyes.
Say that again.
She covered my eyes.
Now that's interesting. I think there's a possibility that we can prove coercion.
I told you.
There's still Brandon to consider. Now, it's nearly impossible that the judge is going to take the child from Gina and give him to you unless the child wants to be with you.
Children are changeable. They don't know what they want most of the time.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. When it comes to something like that, they know exactly what they feel unless they're made to feel guilty or scared.
Well, of course he's going to choose Gina. He thinks Gina is his mother. But I think if Brandon knew the truth, he'd want to be with me.
Of course he would.
He already thinks we have a very, very special relationship.
Santana, before I agree to take on this case, I need to be absolutely sure of your motives. Is it for your feelings for Brandon, or are you interested in the Capwell Trust Fund?
I don't care about any trust. I love my son. Now, for years, I tried to find him, and no one would help me. I even went back down to Acapulco and confronted the doctor that delivered him, but of course, Cece had paid him off. Well, now I've found my son, and I really don't think I could live without him again. Gina is unbalanced, and I can't stand the thought of my son being with her anymore.
Well, the solution is obvious.
It is?
We have to influence Brandon against Gina for his own good.
No, wait a minute. I'm not going to do anything that hurts Brandon.
Children are unbelievably flexible. There are always subtle ways to manipulate them that doesn't leave a lasting effect on them.
Manipulating a child, Augusta, is very dangerous. It could also backfire on you.
Just leave that to me. You take care of the legal aspects of it.
I told you I am not going to put on blinders when I agree to take on a case.
Excuse me. It's the champagne.
Maybe I should take you home, okay?
No. I'm okay. I'm all right. I want to go make a call to Daddy real quick.
All right. I'll get the call and I'll meet you downstairs, okay?
Okay.
Excuse me a minute.
Where are you going?
I'll be right back. I recognized you. You're Kelly Catwell's new boyfriend. How dare you?
How dare I what?
Take my money and then betray me. Are you chummy with all the Catwells? How many people have you told about this arrangement?
No one. I gave you my word.
Really? How good is it going to be when you're trying to influence your girlfriend?
Mrs. Lockridge, I haven't told Kelly or anyone else about this job. You have nothing to worry about.
This gets out, I'll ruin you.
Don't you threaten me. Listen, I will do this job and I will do it very well. Now, if you will excuse me, I don't think you want to have Kelly see you with me.
Discussing our strategy.
Oh, yes, we have. If you want legal advice, I'll give that to you. If you want poison, you're going to have to see an alchemist.
Julia, get off your high horse. I knew you when you cheated at checkers.
Oh, that is just like you to say that.
Brandon will be much better off with Santana.
I am not going to get involved in taking a child away from someone he loves. And you are fooling yourself if you think this is for Brandon's good. And I'm fooling myself if I think you give a damn about Brandon.
That is a terrible thing to say. I have 2 children of my own. I would never deliberately hurt a child. Of course I have a stake in this and the outcome of it. I want her to get custody of Brandon, take him out of this town and away from Lionel. I need your help.
You have no qualms at all about getting me involved in your little unsavory situations and using me.
Using you? You're my sister. I'm confiding in you. I am asking you for help.
All right, I will help you. I will give you legal advice if you can prove to me, to my satisfaction, that Gina is incompetent and that child cares more for Santana than he does for Gina.
Okay. Thanks. This will all come to pass just like you said.
I don't like the feeling of this, you know. I don't like it at all.
Don't torture yourself, Santana. You've got to do what's best for your son.
I really don't think I have a choice. I have to do it.
How are your hiccups?
They're all gone. Let's book too soon.
Maybe you could try a paper bag.
Or you could scare me so I don't expect it.
Oh, hold on. Listen, I want to leave this for the mailman.
Dylan Hartley. What a great name.
Yes, it is a great name. And one of these days, it's going to be a famous name, too.
All right, on. Come on. That check will get there on time just by leaving it downstairs?
It's okay. He doesn't need it for another week and a half anyway.
I can't wait to get to work again.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Hey, let's listen to some music.
Yeah, turn it on.
I know you like Brazilian music.
I don't. Where'd you get the tape?
It's already in there.
Oh, there was a Springsteen tape in there before. I've never seen this before. You sure this isn't yours?
Positive.
That's very strange. I wonder how the heck it got here.
You think somebody was in here while we were gone?
I don't see anything missing. Intruders usually steal tape decks, not leave a tape of theirs behind.
The matter now?
You know,
You're running away again.
I'm not running away. I'm trying to be sensible for both of us.
Well, I don't get it.
Yes, you do. I think you're feeling the exact same thing that I'm feeling.
Which is?
Wanting to hold back.
Well, if I didn't feel it before, I'm certainly beginning to feel it now.
Now we're getting angry.
Well, this isn't new, Amy. We've talked about this before. In fact, we talked about this when we first met. You're scared to death that anyone's gonna hurt you the way Jeff did. So you won't commit. You won't even get close. Because you want some sort of guarantee that it'll be forever. Because you don't want to be hurt if it doesn't work.
Then you do understand.
No, I don't understand, because there's no way that I can prove to you that it'll be forever unless we live it. It's a no-win situation, Amy. Baby, look, we're not beginning here. I mean, we practically lived a lifetime together already. We've been lovers. We sat down and talked about getting married. So what are you doing? You're pulling back again. And now you're trying to say that it's the both of us? No. It's you. And the only doubt that I'm having right now is if you ever really did love me.
Don't say that. You know that I love you. Now, I'm trying real hard not to think of just myself. I'm trying... Maybe you'd be different, okay? If you said you'd go anywhere with me. New Stalin, fine. But you haven't. You're committed to me as long as things go your way.
Uh-huh. But you don't want the same way, right? You don't want that.
No, I'm trying to think of somebody else, my son. Now, as soon as I find out what's right for me and John, then I'll know what's right for you and me.
I think my mind's shot for the evening.
Yeah, I'm exhausted too. But we got a lot of good work done.
No problem sleeping tonight, I don't think. Oh, you know, I should have called Daddy again.
Oh, Kelly, don't worry about it. Just called him a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, I know I did. I'm afraid something might happen while I'm gone, you know? I'm just praying that his will to live and to finish things that he started will keep him going, you know? I started to realize, right before he had that stroke, he was trying so hard to pull all these loose ends together and, you know, make sure we were all taken care of, and then everything hits him at once. Like finding out that Brandon is Lionel's grandchild and all.
Dr. Dylan Hartley. That's a good one. If only they knew.